The Fingerboardinator is a Grasshopper routine for Rhinoceros 3D that generates fretboards from user-defined parameters. There are two ways to use the Fingerboardinator. You can launch Grasshopper and run it natively, or run from within Rhino using the Grasshopper player. For the first method, open a blank Rhino document, then open Grasshopper. Place your windows side by side and maximize the top view. Be sure you have expanded the downloadable zip file and open the fingerboardinator.gh file.
All measurements are imperial.
The user controllable parameters are listed on the left. They are nut width, bass and treble scale lengths. Set them to the same number for a non-fan fret fingerboard. The vertical fret setting only affects fan fret fretboards.
Set frets to 24 for maximum shred.
String spacing at the saddle. The bass and treble nut inset sliders determine the string paths. Note that scale lengths are calculated along these paths. The fret to match saddle spacing slider determines at which point the fingerboard width matches the string spacing at the saddle. This is typically the 12th or 14th fret. How long the fingerboard is after the last fret. The binding width will draw lines perpendicular to the fingerboard edges, set to 0 for no binding lines. Setting blind frets to a negative number will inset the fret slots by that amount, set to 0 for through frets. When you have the settings you want, scroll down to the Bake These group, highlight the items you wish to bake into Rhino objects, right-click on the canvas and select Bake. This sets the current state as Rhino lines and curves that can now be used to build your fingerboard. The second way to use the Fingerboardinator is with the Grasshopper player. Close Grasshopper if it is open. From within Rhino, select Grasshopper player and navigate to the Fingerboardinator file. The parameters will be listed one at a time in the command prompt. Input the values for your fingerboard.